Hey, Tom Ferry here. Happy Monday. Question for you. If you took two people and they went on the same exact presentation, and one was, let's just call it likable, and the other one was, well, let's just call him an energy sucking vampire, which one do you think would get the business? Well, you and I both know at the end of the day, real estate and most every business we talk to today, real estate, mortgage, title, escrow, insurance, it doesn't make a difference. At the end of the day, if you have two different types of salespeople, one high likability, one low likability, we know that the client is going to naturally gravitate towards that person that is more likable. So the question I have for you on this fine Monday morning is, what have you done this year? What have you done so far this year to increase your likability? What have you done to make yourself more the kind of person that people want to spend their time with? Well, I've got a couple thoughts for you. My belief is there's two different kinds of people out there today. Two different types of people on this planet. There are people that when they show up to an event, when they show up to an office meeting, when they show up to a presentation, they bring energy. They bring energy. They bring enthusiasm and passion into that presentation, which absolutely creates a shift or a pattern interrupt with the clients. They may be sitting there, concerned, nervous, or just in their own heads, living their own lives as most people are always doing. And we show up and we bring the energy, and you know what? It elevates the energy inside the environment that we're in. And that really, at the end of the day, is the beginning of the sales process. Remember, sales being the transference of energy. So there's the kind of people that really energize the situation, and then there's the kind of people that, well, I said it earlier, they're just energy-sucking vampires. You know what I'm talking about. Dissipators. The likability person, they walk in the room, and when they leave, the energy is still there. Their presence is still there. Versus that person that walks in, and you know what I'm talking about. It's the guy or gal that walks through your office, and when they do, all the plants begin to die. And when they leave, it's springtime again. But the reality is, even after they leave, there's still that sort of sense of negative, weird emotion. And all I want to challenge you on today is, which one are you? Which one are you? Are you the kind of person that brings life and energy to the party, that brings life and energy to the presentation, that brings energy inside your office, into your household, into your family? Or are you the kind of person that, unfortunately, when you're kind of walking around and there's a big cloud over your head? Well, here's one thing I'd like you to think about, kind of 3 quick steps for you. Number 1 is, I'd like you to write down who are 10 people you know that are real energizers. 10 people that you know that when they show up, when they call, when they email, when they just happen to just walk into your office, the energy is better because of their presence. Then I'd like you to list down 10 people that you know, and I hope it's no more than 10, that when they walk into the room, they kill the energy. Think about that. The people that you know that bring the energy, the people that you know that kill the energy. Then I would ask you to think about this. If we were to ask 20 or 30 people that know you, but don't know you really well, they just observe you, they see you, which list would they put you on? Which list would they really put you on? Now, I think that's important. Not the people that are your closest friends, not the people that get to spend a lot of time with you, but the people that just observe you, that they work in another department of your office, their company interacts with you and your company, so they get to see you, they get to interact with you, but they don't know you super well. What would they say? Would they say you bring a lot of energy, you've got high likability? Or would they say that you're always a little too focused, you don't really give people the time of day? What would they say? Either one of those impacts your likability, which is ultimately going to impact how much business you're able to do. So I've got a couple things I'd like you to consider, a couple things you can do to immediately increase your likability. One is be interested. Be interested. It's that simple. Rather than running by the reception desk and racing off to the restroom or your next meeting or wherever you're going, stop for a minute, look them in the eye, ask them how their weekend was, and genuinely care about their answer. People that are interested are way better than people that are interesting. Think about that. I'd rather be interested than be interesting. The second thing is, number 2, I wrote down, add measurable. Look for ways to add measurable increases or impacts or results to every person you connect with. I have a coaching client of mine who says, Tom, every time I get off the call with you, I end up taking that information, that nugget or that information we discussed, and I try and share it with as many people as I can, buyers, sellers, clients, friends, associates. He said, because what I know is, first of all, if I'm sharing it, if I'm sharing that information, I'm increasing my own knowledge and strength in it. He said, and secondarily, it's my way of giving back. And he said, now, here's what's interesting. This guy's taken his business from 18 deals last year to he'll do 75 to 80 this year, gone from $20 million in volume to almost $100 million in sales volume. And he says one of the biggest factors is the fact that he's interested in people, and secondarily, he's always looking for measurable ways to give back. Even if they don't do business with him, they like the guy at the end of the day because what he shared, how he contributed, his passion towards everybody around him, improving the quality of their lives. And then the last one, number 3, is if you really want to be, if you want to have a high likability, be optimistic. You know, we don't need any more pessimism in this environment, certainly in this economy. There's enough of that going around. Be the person that's optimistic. Be the person that lights up a room and has people see what's possible, what is available for us, what we could do versus that other negative energy. So, a couple quick thoughts for you on Monday. I want you to improve your likability. Take the time to watch this video. Maybe watch it 2 or 3 times. And if you really want to have some fun, if you really want to make a difference today, send this video to the 10 people you know that have the highest amount of energy and the highest amount of likability. So if they're watching this video now, you know why you got it. Remember, this is Tom Ferry saying your strategy matters and your passion rules. Have a great Monday.